And
throwing them all out.
He won't pick it again this split.
And Keen's going to play Cassante. That's not a big surprise either.
No, not really too much shocking coming out of these later picks. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Genji has the edge in draft. Any day, you know, someone could be having a holiday in Korea, showing up, so
absolutely.
Let's see it.
Well, guys, we're ready for game number 2. Let's hop into the Rift right now. Well, that's fine. Lehens, though, is pushing in here, and, I mean...
Oh, Teddy, 2 Qs, they do see them. Very hard to fight a Karthus level 1, though, so I guess they just let Canyon take those camps.
Yeah, I guess it's just going to be vertical jungling, potentially. Unless Canyon wants to be really cheeky and go up to his north side jungle.
I think it really comes down to who has mid prio.
Yeah. Mid lane, it's kind of like that. A lot of people say it's, you know, essentially boring just because it's like, well, you're playing very similar champs, you're doing the same thing, you're kind of just pushing lane and trying to get prio, but it's just so important that even though there's not a lot of gameplay per se, it still matters quite a whole lot. As Canyon here, he is on a ward.
They're going to hit level 2 soon. Okay, level 2, not an easy gank. They might actually look to punish. He's on the ward, so...
He's going to hit 3. And, yeah, the flash comes in, and Canyon is going to flash away. Ignite is ticking, but, oh, the Q is going to miss. And meanwhile, the double lane comes over. Pays in the hands. That is first blood to Zeri. Not exactly a Zeri moment, but... yeah, it's a bit of an issue, for sure. And you see that Sponge is trying to get aggressive. Yehu trying to make some plays in mid. Hits level 6 first, and we'll try to chunk out Chovy. Unfortunately, Yehu himself also took a bit of damage. Here comes Sponge. Trying to steal this away with the plant, and not quite going to be able to, as it looks like all of those but one, I think, did go over to Canyon.
Don't do the grubs. Leave them alone.
There's also a Scuttle Crab around here. Looks like maybe they'll back away and go for that. Lehens is going up, and we got everybody going up. Pays also coming up here. The Impale does come in, only going to hit the Karthus as the Keen, he was unstoppable. Yehu in a lot of trouble as he burns down. Pays going to get that kill. Now he's going to pick up potentially a second. No, that will go over to Chovy as Canyon, not level 6, and he will die, so at least they trade that one back. But now the hook looking to come out here from Lehens. He is not going to hit it as Pleta just goes for the straight line play, just walk away.
Will it ever end?
Not sure. Well, the root is going to come down. Rascal trying to get in there, but King going to show himself. And Sponge is making a real case saying, okay, I can win this 1v1, and I've got Rascal coming down, so he does push Canyon away for that objective. So that should be some grubs going over to the side of DRX. At least the one.
Is one. Well, one of them so far. Oh, Canyon has ult now. That's a little bit scary. That's a lot of bit scary.
It's definitely pretty scary as he tries to get in there, gets a grub. And now Pleta did have flash, but not going to overcommit to this one. Second grub will go over to DRX. So a lot of skirmishing, a lot of back and forth trading, but Genji elect to not overstay their welcome. Now, Canyon and his team, Chovy and Lehens here, coming in to invade as Canyon says, no, this part of the jungle is also mine. Lehens waiting.
No. He has to back away, right? No?
No, just going to wait until he comes into the bush. Sponge in a bit of trouble, does throw out the ult himself, is now Ignite, and a couple of Qs are going to land, and Canyon... Requiem? No?
They can collapse on this, surely. Grubs. And just grubs all day.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a bit of a rough moment as Rascal is going to be pulled onto the turret and just dies solo here in the 1v1 against Keen, who perfectly times it and takes him down.
Yeah, gets the max charge W.
다 잡은 것 같은데.
I think I got him.
I think he's right.
And that's all he has to say.
Nothing more to be said.
Sponge just found a Zeri in the jungle and the Karthus ult to help out as Sponge not dead yet.
Oh!
It's actually Pays who goes down, baited by what he thought was a free kill.
The good news, they killed Pays and they saved their jungler. The bad news, Pleta got the kill. So, not ideal, but still a pretty big win. And they burnt Karthus ult for that as well. It looked like a surefire thing, but
yeah,
Pleta with a good disengage.
Bit of an issue here for Rascal, as now he's just going to pull the Cassante in, but the knockup comes in from the Q3. Rascal has to flash away.
Suggestion? I don't think that was it. Oh, we get the Pays point of view.
뭐야 안 죽냐? 저래.
He's not dead.
이게 안 죽네? 레리 바로 왔네.
Against 2, not a lot of help to keep that turret alive. It's not going to be 5 plates at least, as Lehen's in a little bit of an awkward spot here. Just going to hook on in and die. Okay, well, he's dead. Said, no, I don't want to flash away. I will just die instead.
I mean, Hextech's already gone. Mountain would be a pain. Infernal would be bad.
Infernal.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
And Keen's going in there. It's 1v2 right now. You see that nobody's really able to get in the Rift Herald, but it's still going to get a charge down. Pleta also here. The eye hit. And Keen, he's still going in. The Zyra ultimate doesn't do anything. He's not even near those plants as Keen will go down, but he still is able to set up Canyon for the kill.
Even Cassante with an Infernal Soul.
Yeah, I think he's the best, actually.
He is the best champion that ever championed.
If you give him extra damage on top of everything.
Yeah, he's already tanky, so you just add that extra damage.
Look at this play.
Oh, this is big.
Yeah, I think Lehen's is definitely dead. Well, let's see if he can somehow get out of here. Yeah, they're just going to take the free kill on Lehen's. Definitely a good call. And even Pay's going to be run down here, forced to flash away. That's a good trade.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask, what did Lehen say to DRX? You know, which isn't saying much, but he's going a lot better than game 1.
All right, here's the engage. No flash for Pays. He is dead, and now we're just diving the turret anyway. Sponge going to go down, but a big ult and some damage put into them. But Keen, he is still Cassante, so they're not going to follow up on that one.
Man, Pled is so good. I just feel like he always has such a good eye for these engages. They knew that it flashes down from Pays, punish it so swiftly. And now maybe they're looking towards the split team 1. They're looking at Lehen's.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. He will flash this time as now the TP's coming in. Was it just a bait all along? Is Pays also chovying, or is he Paysing?
You know what's the thing? Is Yehu's farm actually looks so bad in comparison, but his...
Well, he'll get that Warmogs eventually, and then he'll be okay. You know who's already got Warmogs? It's Pleta. And he's looking to make another play here once again. It looks like Keen also trying to frontline for the team. And they're trying to make a play here on this Infernal Drake. And he's really trying to push the envelope.
That one didn't do as much damage.
It did to the air molecules. You just didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, not visible to the human eye, fortunately.
Well, they've actually forced them out with this poke. See if they can find a good angle here. Pleta needs his Warmogs to be available so he can heal up, but they're looking a bit for Keen.
Keen is trying so hard to get them to attack him, as the ult this time is going to miss, and the smite does go over to Canyon anyway. The Zyra ultimate doesn't do much. And now Lehen's getting back in there, maybe in a little bit of trouble, does have the Aftershock, but now it is gone. And still on the run, the Impale utilized there, but now a massive ultimate coming out from Canyon.
Oh, man!
And Pleta nearly dies. That will spark the retreat from DRX over to this mid-tier 1, where, you know what, Genji's out of position, and they should be able to get it.
I think you need to lock it, Pleta. I think you need to lock it the Iron Slurry. Man, that damage was insane. That's going to be very hard to deal with. Now Keen, look, oh, Sponge is so dead.
Yeah, Keen's just going to TP in, and Sponge not respecting the TP timer. Now that's the jungle gone, and Genji get a free Baron.
Yep.
So they were doing so well. They were making plays. They were setting up for Dragon. Teddy was poking. There was so much work done up to a certain point. And then Keen teleports in, gets one pick, and Genji are going to win the game anyway. You know, sometimes like bots in League of Legends will just run in a straight line to get to their destination. That's what it looks like Keen was doing there to go hit the turret. In terms of the poke, you've got this Corki, and uh-oh, Teddy, will he live? The Seri ultimate on top of it just to make sure, and that'll be the end of Teddy. True. Well, this Baron push, the Red Bull Baron power play, looks like the TP is going to come in. They do want to punish this.
And he does have ult this time.
Canyon doesn't have his. Pays is like, all right, guys, see you later. I'm getting out of here. Although, he will be stopped, and now a rock to the face. The Impale will be missed, as this front line, though, is being torn to shreds. And Keen in a bit of an issue. Oh, no! Yehu gonna go down amidst it all. Somehow Keen got that kill. The Infernal Soul, the poke damage, it hasn't really hit DRX yet, but it's because they're playing so safe, they're not really in a position to get hit by much. And that just means that they don't really have a good way to get vision down. They don't have a good way to push into the jungle at this point in time.
Yeah, who's solo defending. Rascal loses a lot of health for that attempt there.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
It's back. And, you know, some shield's going to come down.
Yeah, that feels more significant. And now they're doing Baron, and they can't contest because they're low on health, so...
If he had Locket, could they have contested?
They'll have much better chances, yes.
Yeah, well, Keen, he's going to have Pace come over, actually, to help him out. But if he was alone...
Well, they're going Baron. And it's hard to do when flashes are up for both the carries of Genji. I say both the carries, all three of the carries. There is
Pace dashed in.
4 carries. Keen is also a carry.
What about Lahens?
Not this game.
Oh.
This is the Bully Lahens game.
Yeah, it's true. Pace dashed in, took half his health bar and damage, but still he did...
It's almost up, it's almost up. Oh, get back the base sponge.
He's going to use it right away, right?
I don't know, because he would have used it there to kill Sponge.
I feel like you might as well just to secure 3 inhibitors, but I guess...
Can you say yes to secure 3 inhibitors?
that's the real reason. Pace is going to just dash out of that. Skarner not very good. And now he's going to use it. He's going for the kills, and he will take down the Zyra. And that will be the end of the game. He gets 2. Penta angle available right now for Canyon. We know that Genji love their penta kills.
He's recalling. He doesn't want to give him a penta. He's not.
Canyon almost died, actually.
Oh, no, he was getting the package.
Taking a bunch of turret shots. Yeah, the package, of course. In this day and age, Keen is like, no, don't leave me out. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the game, guys. 31 minutes. Genji get the job done. 2-0. Might have helped. Not sure.
You know what it is? It is just those 3 ults in a row. He just snipes the highest damage.